Hey everyone, welcome to Module 5. So quick note on last week's discussion and journal. I was insanely impressed by you guys' responses. It seemed that everyone enjoyed reading the Burning Man article, and they were just kind of reflecting on your own experiences and what that means in terms of what you're reading. I really loved reading a lot of your questions and a lot of your reflections, so that was awesome. Quick note on the discussions, just try to make sure that when you respond to someone's post, try to respond to someone who hasn't had their question answered yet. It's sometimes easier to respond to something that piques your interest or something that's easy to respond to, but just let's make sure that everyone gets their questions answered, and that everyone's post is engaged with. Other than that, good job and keep up the good work. So this week is Module 5, and we are focusing on education and social stratification. So again, make sure that you're going through the purpose, outcomes, resources, etc. So we have a bunch of readings this week, some from the textbook, and I hope you guys got that, and then some as we've done in the past few weeks. So you're going to have the reading journal and discussion, and they're due as they've been these past few weeks, but also what's coming up is the exam. So I've sent out an announcement a few weeks ago, so make sure you check that. There you'll find more information about the nature of the exam, the content of the exam, etc. But what I want to bring attention to is the exam study discussion. So here you can kind of post questions. Are you struggling with something? Do you not understand something? Do you want us to go over something? And this could be about content or logistics. So you guys please use this as a platform in which you could ask each other or help each other, and I'll certainly respond to all the questions that you pose. So that's a really great resource, and use that. If we go back, I also submitted an Exam 1 study guide. So if you go through this, to make sure you know these concepts, make sure that you're able to maybe give examples of them. And here's a little bit more about that. So again, if you have any questions or if you don't understand something about these things, please do ask questions in our discussion. And you'll see that some of these concepts are also part of this Module 5. So the exam is going to include Module 5. So I want to go back to the announcements. So the Exam 1 instructions are right here. So the exam opens on June 23rd, which is coming up, and it's from 12. It opens up at 12 a.m. and then closes at 25. So you have 3 days to respond to this, to respond to the questions. So each exam is worth 100 points. Each exam has 5 essay questions, and each essay question is 20 points. And then each essay question is between 300 and 600 words. So make sure that you're actually reading, when you're studying, read these instructions pretty carefully. So you'll be expected to define concepts and theories, cite evidence, and use examples to illustrate what you're trying to get at. And then stay away from your opinions, and try to use evidence from the reading. So that's pretty key. So again, there's a bit more links here that can help you understand what this exam is going to look like. Otherwise, as always, Q&As is a good way to reach me or ask questions that everyone might also have. Make sure you're using the discussion. Please start asking questions. Just make sure you understand the material well. And shoot me an email if you have any questions about anything. Good luck studying, and I'm excited to see what you guys think about the education module.